You ever have one of those days where it just feels like the world is working against you? Well, what if I told you it's not the world, but maybe it's an echo that you yourself are creating? We're going to explore that exact idea, all through a really simple story with a lesson so powerful, it might just change how you look at, well, everything. It's a question we've all probably asked ourselves. How is it that some people just seem to breeze through life, always smiling, while other people seem to be in a constant state of struggle? We look for all these complicated answers, right? Luck, fate, their circumstances. But what if the answer is way, way simpler? What if life is just a mirror? That idea, that's the heart of the story we're about to get into. And like so many of life's most important lessons, our story starts out really simply. Just a father and his son taking a walk through the mountains. So picture this. The walk is pretty peaceful until a loose rock sends the boy stumbling. He falls and he lets out this sharp cry of pain. It feels like a small thing, right? A totally insignificant moment. But that one little sound is what sets this entire lesson in motion. And this is where things get a little weird. The boy's cry doesn't just, fade away into the air. The mountains answer back. And it's a voice he has never, ever heard before.
He lets out that totally instinctive cry you make when you get hurt.
Ah! And to his absolute shock, from somewhere deep in the valley, the exact same sound comes right back at him. He just freezes, listening. He's never experienced anything like this. So now he's curious, right? He calls out into the valley, "Who are you?" But the only thing that comes back is his own question, echoing off the peaks. And this is where his curiosity starts to turn into frustration. He's completely convinced that someone is out there hiding and mocking him. His anger just gets the better of him. He shouts the first insult that pops into his head. "You are a coward." And of course, the mountains throw that insult right back in his face. And just like that, the anger is gone. It's replaced by fear, by confusion. He turns to his dad and asks, "Who is that? Why is he being so mean to me?" And this is the moment. The father, who's been watching this whole thing play out in silence, he just smiles. He gets it. He knows exactly what's happening. And he's about to let his son in on one of life's biggest secrets. The father says, "Son, just watch this." He cups his hands around his mouth and yells, "I like you very much." And immediately the valley calls back with that exact same warmth. He tries again, "You are magnificent." And sure enough, the mountains agree. The lesson couldn't be any clearer, right? The son put anger out and he got anger back. The father put out kindness and was met with kindness in return. The father turns to his son and explains it perfectly. He says, "People call this an echo, but really, son, it's life." And the lesson is that simple. Whatever you send out into the world, whether it's love, hate, joy, anger, that is exactly what the world is going to send right back at you. And a lot of the time, it comes back even stronger. So that mountain, it was basically the perfect metaphor, wasn't it? Because our lives work in the exact same way. The world isn't just something that's happening to you. It's actively responding to you. It's like a giant mirror reflecting your own attitude right back at your face. So, okay, how do we actually use this? Well, it really just boils down to three things. First, you have to consciously choose your words and your actions. If you offer respect, you're going to get respect in return. It's that simple. Second, understand that life isn't random. It's karma. It's a direct reflection of what you do. So if you want more success in your life, you need to genuinely celebrate the success of others. And third, you have to work on your inner world, your mindset, because what you see on the outside is really just a projection of what's going on inside. So it all comes down to this really powerful truth. You are the architect of your own world. The reality that you experience every single day is being built moment by your words, by your actions, and by your thoughts. Your voice is literally creating your world. I want to leave you with a little challenge, a little experiment. Just for the next 24 hours, try this out. Every single time you're about to say something harsh or critical or bitter, stop and replace it with a word of kindness or appreciation. Then just sit back and watch what happens. That echo principle suggests you are going to feel a change, almost immediately. Because at the end of the day, the voice you send out into the world doesn't just come back to you. It becomes you. It actually forges your identity. So the only real question left is, what kind of echo do you want to create today?